G'day everyone, Graham here. Well, today is my first attempt at walking 10 kilometres. Now, this morning I walked 5 kilometres. So, I'm about to go and walk my afternoon walk another 5 kilometres. Now, I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to do it. I'm not quite sure how I'll go, but I'll give it my best shot. Alright. I'll see you along the trail. Well, this is the first stop, and I tell you what, I'm faring rather well. No pain, well, maybe just a little bit, but a little bit's okay. Huffing and puffing, that's fine. Starting to get a little bit hot, that's fine, but it's going pretty good. So far, it's going pretty good. Now, I'll tell you why I walk in the morning and I walk at night. You see, if you do intense exercise, your metabolic rate stays high for about 12 hours after. So, if I walk for a few hours in the morning, my metabolic rate will stay high until the evening. So, in the afternoon, I do 2 hours walking again, so my metabolic rate will be high until 6 o'clock in the morning. So, for most of the 24-hour period in a day, my metabolic rate has been raised. So, which means if you've got a high metabolic rate, the more energy you burn just sitting down, so the more fat you burn. That's why I'm pushing myself to do 5 kilometers in the morning and 5 kilometers in the evening. So that's why. And I tell you what, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Have a look at this. Look at that. Isn't that a wonderful day? It was sunny this morning. It's a bit cloudy now. Now it's just absolutely beautiful. It's very nice here, my friends. It's very nice. Well, I've had my rest, so I'll go and walk to my next rest spot. Let's hope I make it. Well, this is the second stop. Been pretty good. Not much pain. Cruising pretty good. Breathing okay. In fact, I think this is probably better than the morning walk. Maybe the real test is the walk home. The 2.5 kilometers walking home. Anyway, on to the third stop. Hooray! This is the third stop. I've been walking a little bit fast, not much pain, a bit more huffing and puffing, but I feel pretty good. This is actually better than the morning's run. Oh, see you at the next stop. Well, my friends, this is the lovely New Farm Park. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, beautiful park it is. Oh, I'm nearly there at my resting spot in New Farm Park. Oh, this has actually been amazingly easy. Well, maybe not easy. Less pain and less huffing and puffing, which I suppose equates to easy in a relative way. I'm very excited. Oh man, look at that. Look at that city. So beautiful. See? Now, last Tuesday I weighed 228 kilos, about 500 pounds. Now, I'm about to sit down, which means I would have walked 7.5 kilometers. Now, isn't that good? I am 500 pounds, 228 kilos, and I can walk 7.5 kilometers, which is amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm actually quite surprised that I'm able to do this. You see what happens when you put your mind to it? I said to myself, right, I'm gonna do this. I'll see how I go. And it's going pretty good so far. Of course, I haven't walked home yet. Oh, I feel nice and warm. It's quite cold out here. A bit windy. Oh man, I feel good. Oh yeah. A Mega Graham come forth. Hurrah! I feel so much alive. Oh. I feel alive, my friends. I feel alive. Amazing. Just totally amazing. I surprised myself. Have a look at this, my friends. Have a look at this. New Farm. Here's the city over there. New Farm Park is quite beautiful. See, I've done it so far. 7.5 Ks. It was okay. Huffing and puffing, and I don't mind that. Little bit of foot pain, it's okay. Not much back pain at all. I feel alive. I feel really quite excited actually. I'm going to sit down here for a few minutes, then I'm going to go back home and hopefully I can get home before it gets dark. That'd be nice, eh? Okay, I'll see ya on my return trip. Hurrah! This is the first stop on the way home. This is a Powerhouse Museum, and it's a art centre and a playhouse and lots of interesting things in there. I think there must be a play in there tonight because people are going in there. Have a look at this. So there's the play centre. Look at that. How nice is that? That's the wall, the old wall of the powerhouse that used to make electricity. Now it's a wonderful art centre, and that's New Farm Park over there. Oh man, this is amazing. I feel so good. Maybe my body's just simply getting used to all the huffing and puffing and the pain. I don't know. I feel good. I thought it was going to be an exercise in pain management, but it's more like an exercise in fun and euphoria. Oh yeah! The Mega Graham come forth. Now, okay, if I can do this at 228 kilos, which is 500 pounds, what can I do when I'm, say, 50 kilos lighter? Must be able to fly, right? Oh yeah. I feel good. I feel good. See ya at the next stop, my friends. Now, obviously, the people who plan this park have a sense of humour. Can you read that? It says, notice. Thank you for noticing this new notice. You're noticing it has been noted and you will be reported to the authorities. A sense of humour they've got. There you go. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Wow. There you go. Still going strong at the sugar factory. Wow, I'm really surprised. I've really surprised myself. Only 3 stops to go. Not quite sure how many times I'll stop. I'll see how I go, my friends. It's getting pretty good, my friends. I am totally amazed how good this walk is. Have a look at this. Look at that. It's a shell sculpture. Wow. Amazing things you see on a walk, eh? Alright, see you next stop. Well, my friends, this is the last stop before I go home. I'm absolutely stoked. This is so incredibly easy. I am incredibly surprised. You know, I'm huffing and puffing, but that's okay. My feet are okay. They're not stinging or they're not burning. My left foot's not sore. I'm totally amazed. I don't know why it's so easy. Maybe it's because I actually decided to do it and then my body decided to, okay, it said, okay, let's do it. Let's party. I don't know. Maybe it's getting used to walking. So I'll be home in about half an hour or so, and then I will talk to you again. Hurrah! Hurrah! Well, my friends, I finished walking 10Ks. Hooray! Hooray! Wow, isn't that amazing? I am absolutely stoked and I'm very surprised. And, you know, I don't feel that tired. Sure, I'm hot and sweaty. My feet hurt a little bit. My back doesn't hurt very much. I'm absolutely surprised. Now, this last walk this afternoon took me 2 hours and 22 minutes. Wow. Hurrah! Hurrah! Absolutely amazing, my friends. I am blown away by it. It's incredible. But I'm glad I'm home. So, my friends, I'll walk it in the morning 5 kilometres and in the afternoon 5 kilometres. That's 10 kilometres or 6 miles. That'll burn lots of fat. It'll increase it will increase my metabolic rate, and I actually feel quite good. So I'll sleep well tonight. So, my friends, thank you for watching this video, and you'll see Mega Graham come forth. Mighty Mega Graham. It's gonna be great. I feel so pumped. I feel wonderful. Anyway, my friends, take care. Stay safe. Bye for now.
Rate me, comment me, love me and subscribe. Subscribe to Graham.